In this video, you're going to be learning about how to collaborate on YouTube, and it's only 3 steps. The first thing that I would recommend doing is to make a Facebook post about your interest in collaborating with other people. Now, I will be linking below some really great Facebook groups that you should join so that you can have a great place to make this post. Now, what you're going to want to do is in the post, tell people that you're making a particular type of video and you're looking for people who would be interested in being featured in that video. And once you've done that, you'll start seeing a lot of responses because see, people want exposure, and so they're going to be interested in being featured on your channel. Now, some suggestions to make this work better is first to clearly outline the type of video that you're making, and then to give people a very specific structure and deadline for their submission to be put into the video. See, if there's no deadline and there's no structure, then they don't know what to do, and so this makes the collaboration more difficult. But if you give a deadline that's just in a day or two, then it gets those people that are actually interested in appearing on your channel to send you submissions. Now, what you want to do is you want to structure their submissions sort of along these lines. See, the first thing you're going to want to do is have them introduce themselves and then their channel. And once they've done that, encourage them to share something interesting or something that might get the viewers to subscribe to their channel. And once they've done that, then the last thing they need to do is cover the point that they're supposed to be talking about in the video. And the more specific you are about what type of content you need them to provide in their submission, the better it will turn out. See, if you encourage them to follow the instructions and to make the submission no more than like 3 minutes, then it makes it very easy for people to get a clip to you and allows you to quickly build your collaboration video. All right, so step number 2 is to encourage simplicity. Now, the reason this is important is you'll run into people who are interested in collaborating with you, but they're a little hesitant. Maybe they're a newer YouTuber, or they don't have really fancy equipment, or they're just new to collaborating. And so they might be a little hesitant to provide a submission, even though they really want to be on your channel. So what I would recommend is saying that at a minimum, they just need to film something on their phone. See, most of us have a smartphone, and that provides 4K video, and that's perfectly fine for a YouTube collaboration. So tell them what structure that you need for the video and tell them that the quality doesn't have to be perfect. See, if you're too particular about how the submission is supposed to look as far as the actual quality, like lights and sound, then it makes people hesitant to want to collaborate with you because they may not have expensive equipment. The last issue that people usually run into is to how to share the video clips once they're done. And it's actually pretty simple. So if you know the person you're collaborating with, or you're comfortable giving them your phone number, then it's very easy to text the clip or to send it through Messenger. But if you don't know the person or you're not comfortable with that, the other way to share the clip is by having them upload the clip to their Google Drive or to their Dropbox. And then once they've done that, to have them send a link to you, sharing with you how to access the clip. And I'll actually be putting a link in the description below to a video that shows you how to do this so that you know how to share clips on Google Drive.
Hi everybody, my name is Sue and my channel name is Miss Sue's Skills for Success. My channel is geared towards parents, teachers, caregivers, and leaders to be. I'd like to say thank you to Adam for this collaboration opportunity. And if you guys are enjoying his content, make sure you subscribe to his channel. I am an early childhood teacher with many years experience. So over on my channel, you will find teaching ideas, leadership tips, and advice for parents. And I also do book reviews. So you will see a few book reviews over on my channel as well. Now, this is my second YouTube collaboration. I just finished my first one recently, a couple days ago, and it went super well. So in my opinion, you just have to find good people on YouTube that are looking to work with you and have similar interests as you. And a tip for being successful on YouTube, create, 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 and have good thumbnails. Make sure your SEO score is decent. I just can't stress enough how important your thumbnail is. I've seen some that, could really use some help. So I hope you get a chance to check out my channel. And if you like it, go ahead and subscribe.
Sue, you couldn't be more correct. The first step in collaborating is to actually just look for people who are interested in collaborating. Now, there are essentially two ways to do this. One is you can comment on a particular YouTuber's video asking them to collaborate, or even better, to send them an email through their business inquiries email asking them to collaborate. But if you don't want to reach out to people directly, I think it's a lot more efficient actually to make a post on a Facebook group asking people to collaborate with you for a particular video. And this is what I did, and the results were amazing.
Hi there, I'm Pratik Pradhan, and I'm the creator for the channel TutorTube. So TutorTube is all about video tutorials. So if you want to learn Adobe Creative Suite applications like Premiere Pro, After Effects, Audition, you got it all covered right here. And if you want to learn 3D animation, I have lessons on Maya and Cinema 4D. So what I have in my channel is that I do one upload every day. So that means I keep on uploading software tutorial contents once a day. It's just 2 or 3 minutes long, but it's very consistent. So that is what leads people to view more and more in my particular channel. So now I've been doing this for around 4 years now, and while I had been doing it in the beginning, I barely got any views, I barely got anything, but this is something I love. So software tutorials is something I love, and using softwares, experimenting it out, experimenting new tools out is something I love. So I never really felt like it was like, let's say for example, a work in my case. So I kept on doing it, and then now at this point of time I have around 3,700 subscribers, and I have around 1,000 views a day constantly coming in. So I guess what you need to do is choose something of your passion, and then just make videos regarding it and keep on being consistent. And your main motive should not be about getting let's say for example a lot of views at the first, but you should love what you're actually doing. So that is what you have to do. And regarding collaborations, like doing other YouTube collaborations, what you simply need to do is ask other YouTubers. So what you can do is you can join in other YouTube channel groups, maybe in Facebook, in Discord, maybe in a lot of other forums are out there where you can simply join in and find in YouTube channels that are similar to your topic, and then you can collaborate with them. So it's just about asking. So go ahead, don't be afraid to ask out other YouTubers if you want to collaborate. So hope that if you're a new YouTuber, then you're consistent with your upload and you really love what you're doing, and then all the best for what you want to upload. So that's it. Bye-bye, guys.
Pratik, you bring up such an important point that it's impossible to collaborate with other YouTubers without actually asking. All you really need to do is ask. See, people, I think sometimes they miss out on a lot of opportunities because they're afraid to ask. But if you don't ask, then the answer is definitely going to be no. And what's really the problem with asking and occasionally getting a no? I mean, sometimes you will, but it doesn't hurt you, and at least you asked, and then, you opened up a possible opportunity to collaborate. And so if you ask other people, more often than not, they will say yes, and this will provide a lot of opportunity for your channel.
Hi Adam, thanks for having me on your channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Angel, and I'm a public historian. My channel is about bringing historical context to ordinary objects. My tip for collaborating would be to work with someone whose content you find valuable. I don't think it's important to strictly adhere to your niche. I'm a historian, everything has a history, and I bet if you think about it, you can find some overlap between your content and the content of the person that you want to work with.
Angel, I couldn't agree more. It is so much easier to collaborate with other YouTubers when you're not too picky about who you collaborate with or what that person's niche is, because then it allows you to collaborate with almost anyone, and it makes the chances of you collaborating with other people a lot higher because you're not too picky about who actually can appear on your channel. And I agree with you. I think you can find a connection between your content and somebody else's. It really doesn't matter what niche they're in. There's always a connection.
Hello everyone, this is Roxy and welcome to my channel. Just a very short briefing. My channel is exclusively a traveling channel, and all my content is focused on top Mazdas, best of things that you should see in the place that you might plan to visit in the near future. Now, it doesn't matter if you're planning a vacation with your family, if you're planning a solo trip, if you're planning a new cruise, or if you're planning just to relocate your home to a different destination. We're talking about 5 continents, and I've stepped into 194 ports of call with an overall of 274 islands, cities, independent territories. My intention in my channel is to give you the best advice in what's the best, and it's a must to be seen of every single destination. You also have to consider that there are destinations with different culture, different approach, different risk that you expose yourself in choosing something independently or choosing something organized. We're talking about different budget of financial. So there are really lots of details that you need to consider before going in a vacation worldwide. Now, don't worry, I'm not here to sell you anything, to push you or press you in anything. My intention on my channel is exclusively to give you the best advices when it comes to the best exploration to the location that you might plan in the near future. So I'm looking also to create live chat every week, and you can also subscribe to my channel, new content every day. And of course, feel free for any feedback, either positive, either negative, any encouragement, as this is my first live, and any comment will be absolutely necessary, and feel free to ask me anything when it comes to destinations. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Ciao for now.
Roxy, I think you're a great example of someone that is open to feedback. And being open to feedback is a really important point to think about in relation to collaborations, because when you're working with another creator, they are going to provide feedback about your channel or about your video submissions. And if you can be open to that feedback and willing to possibly redo something that you've submitted, then this can make the collaboration process a lot easier. It's really important overall to just be flexible, because you're working with somebody else and they're going to be different than you, and they're going to create different content in a different way. And if you're too rigid about how their submission is supposed to look, then this will make collaborating really difficult and not very fun.
Okay, hello, I'm Anakin Ketchum. I make anime and sci-fi videos, such as what ifs, like what if this character had more friends, or what if these guys were fighters. Ranking videos like top 10 best anime characters of all time, you know, stuff like that. Not really that good, but I enjoy making them. And yeah, without that out of the way, here's my advice. Tip number 1, enjoy what you make. If you don't enjoy every second of making that video, find a different thing to make your videos about. Seriously, my ongoing series that I've just started, I've recorded like 5 parts. It's a less scenario that I've recorded 5 parts already because I enjoy it so much. Find something you're passionate about. Make a video about how to do 1,000,000 push-ups in the span of an hour. I don't know what other people like. I'm a weeb, and I like to watch and make weeb videos, okay? And second piece of advice is find a goal to surpass. I have 2 goals actually. One goal is there's a kid from my school, yes, I go to school, that I've always wanted to pass, beat him in subscribers. He has like 160 subscribers, while I have a measly 75. I've just wanted to beat him, and that's my motivation. When I look at his channel, I just think, how does he have this many subscribers? I'm making 5 new videos today just to beat him. My other goal is to show someone an anime or a movie series that they've never heard of. And then, well, they become a big fan of it. That would be amazing. Finding out I'm the reason why I have made a new weeb. There's another weeb in this world because I am a weeb. That would be awesome. So yeah, find a goal and be passionate about your videos. If you don't like your content, make other content.
Jesse, you bring up a really important point that it's important to love the content that you're creating. But by extension of this, I would also say that you need to try to make collaborations fun. I mean, you need to be fun to work with when you collaborate. If people enjoy collaborating with you, then it is so much easier to collaborate and also to collaborate again with the same person. And so if you can make the process of collaborating with you simple and easy and possibly even fun, then the process of collaborating will go so much more smoothly, and it will also just be enjoyable for the other person. Because YouTube really should be a fun experience. There's no reason not to have a good time doing this. Also, guys, you never know who is actually going to be interested in collaborating with you. See, when I made my post saying I wanted to do a collaboration video, I never expected 2 minors to reach out to me with an interest in appearing in the video. Now, it provided a little bit of a complication because I had to make sure that I reached out to their parents and said, hey, is it okay if this person appears on my channel? But you can still collaborate with and learn from somebody that is a lot younger than you. And in the example of Jesse, there is a lot we can learn from him. He has had a channel longer than me and he has more subscribers than me at the time of this video. And even though he's only 12 years old, there are still things that we can learn from him. And I'm a firm believer we can always learn something from somebody else. All right, if you enjoyed this video, you might also like my video about how to do a shout out on YouTube. I would just like to encourage you to watch that video because I think shoutouts are a great way to not only help out another YouTuber, but also to make your channel more interesting. So please consider checking that out, and I will see you in my next video.